Assalaamu alaykum, welcome to another Tajweed tips and tricks tutorial. In this lesson we're reading from page 37 of the Safar Abridged Qaidah. It's a vital lesson and it's the second of the two joining symbols. So in the previous three lessons we've covered the joining symbol known as sukoon. In this lesson we're introducing the Shaddah. It's also a joining symbol and it looks like the little W on top of the ba there, well, on top of all of these letters. So in between the letter ba and the fatha there's a little W. This in Arabic is called Shaddah or Tashdeed. When a letter has a Shaddah on top of it, it becomes Mushaddad or Mushaddada. Okay, so just a bit of definition there. Now if you look at this example in box number 1, we have an alif with a fatha and then we've got a ba with a shadda and the fatha on top. What the shadda does essentially is double the letter that it sits upon. So the ba here, there's actually two bars. Okay, the first ba has a sukoon and the second ba has a fatha. So essentially you've got the join and then you've got another ba with a fatha, so b. So you've got these two sounds, and b. What the shadda does is you don't have to write an extra ba or whichever letter has the shadda on. All you do is put the shadda on and automatically you know that there's two bars there. The first bar has a sukoon, so the letter before it will join onto it, and the second bar takes the fatha, the kasra, dhamma, whichever haraka is on top of the shadda. Okay, so for this example it would be ab. There's no kalkala here because when there's a shadda, the kalkala rule doesn't apply. It's only when it's qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal with a sukoon. Here there's a shadda. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. This is a very, very important lesson to understand before you move on. Okay, we'll go through these sounds. If you have any questions, any queries, please do leave them in the comment section. I'll try to get back to you ASAP. So we'll go through some of these sounds now. Well, we'll go through the full page, literally. I'm also going to introduce something called a Ghunnah, which is a nasal sound. And whenever you see a meme with a shadda or a noon with a shadda, you will always read this nasal sound for 1 or 2 seconds. But we'll get onto that when we get onto the meme and the noon. And remember what I said, as soon as a letter has a shadda on, it becomes mushaddad or mushaddada. Okay, so when it's meme mushaddad or noon mushaddad, then you basically do this Ghunnah. We're starting from box number 1 here. Make sure my lips are nice and moist. Abba, ibbi, ubbu. So that's box 1, 2 and 3. Box 4, 5 and 6. Atta, itti, uttu. Box 7, 8 and 9. Atha, ithi, uthu. Box 10, 11 and 12. Ajja, ijji, ujju. So there's a bit of emphasis when you join on a shadda. It should be clear that there's two letters there. Like as opposed to reading aja, iji, uju, there's no emphasis, there's no pressing. But if it's read properly, it would be ajja, iji, uju. And this is probably the area where I see most mistakes in people's recitation, not reciting the Shaddah correctly, or not recognizing there's a Shaddah there. We're on to box number 13, 14 and 15 now. So the ha, excuse me, ihi, uhu. Notice that I'm still following the rules of Fatha, Kasra and Dhamma, in terms of not opening my mouth too much, smiling on the Kasra, and on the Dhamma, making my lips round. 16, 17 and 18, the Kha, Akha, Ikhi, Ukhu. And the other thing is, it doesn't have to be a Hamza joining all of these letters. You can easily substitute the Hamza for any other letter in the alphabet, and you can basically join any letter to any other letter. So for example, if you wanted to join, look at box 16, if you wanted to join a ba to the kha like that, you could say bakha, bikhi, bukhu, like that. Okay, this is an excellent page. This, you can practice so many different combinations of joining Shaddah on this page with a bit of imagination. We're on to box 19, 20 and 21. The dal, adda, iddi, uddu. 22, 23 and 24. Adda, iddi, uddu. We're on to 25, 26 and 27. Arra, ra is full mouth there. Irri, ra is empty mouth there. And urru, ra is full mouth there. Box 28, 29 and 30. Azza, izzi, uzzu. Box 31, 32 and 33. Assa, issi, ussu. We're on to 34, 35 and 36. Asha, ishi, ushu. We're on to 37, 38 and 39. Here there's the full mouth, remember? So a bit more emphasis on the full mouth. Assa, issi, ussu. Lord 40, 41 and 42. Allah, idli, uddu. Remember to get that right on the makhraj. Get that really nice crisp sound out, inshallah. Box 43, 44 and 45. Atta, itti, uttu. And 46, 47 and 48. Allah, idli, uddu. Box 49, 50 and 51. A'a, i'ri, u'u. Okay, Hamza to Ain, it is tricky, just be careful with it. We'll do it again, 49, 50 and 51. A'a, i'ri, u'u. Remember to join it first, then read the second Ain. We're on to 52, 53 and 54. Agha, ighi, ughu. 55, 56 and 57. Affa, iffi, uffu. 58, 59 and 60. This is the qaf. Remember, full mouth. Aqqa, iqqi, uqqu. And 61, 62 and 63. Akka, ikki, ukku. And we're on to the lam now. 64, 65 and 66. Alla, illi, ullu. Don't be tempted to sit on the lam for too long. That is a common mistake as well. You just want to say one lam, move on to the second lam, and finished. Alla, illi, ullu. Don't sit on it for too long. Here we've got the first of the Ghunnahs. So Mim Mushaddada Ghunnah, like I mentioned at the start. This will be a nasal sound. So from the nose the sound comes for 1 or 2 seconds. Let's have a go. Amma, Immi, Ummu. And 70, 71, 72, the Noon Mushaddada, another Ghunnah. Anna, Inni, Unnu. Okay, you'll get plenty of practice on the Ghunnahs further on in the Qaidah, inshallah. And obviously when you move on to Quran as well, you have so many of these on one line, and it's one of the ways of beautifying the recitation of the Holy Quran. So it's vital to practice it if you really want to read to the best of your ability, inshallah. We're on to box 73, 74 and 75. So you've got the ha, aha, ihi, uhu. Nice and relaxed because that ha's from the bottom of the throat. 76, 77 and 78. It's the wow. Awa, iwi, uwu. Okay. You don't want to be saying uvu and of ivi. Okay, it's not a v, it's a w. Okay. Sorry, that was just a little side note. 79, 80 and 81. Ayya, iyi, uyu. That's the end of the lesson. So hopefully you've noticed the emphasis that I've been putting on these joins. Whereas the sukoon is quite a relaxed join. It's just one join and then finish. It stops the sound. Here the sound continues. So whichever letter has the shaddah, you don't stop on it, you continue the sound on. And you keep the sound, the makhraj of the letter that's got the shaddah. And then depending on if there's a fatha, kasra, dhamma, you carry on the vowel sound based on that. So I'm just going to do a quick example of how you can change the hamza to different letters. So for example, on the ba here, say we're going to, on box number 1, let's change the hamza to, let's say, ta. Tabba, tibbi, tubbu. Box 4, 5 and 6. Imagine that the hamza is a ta. Tatta, titi, tutu. Yeah, so you can easily change and practice so many different sounds on this page. It's a brilliant resource, alhamdulillah. Let's do another one. Say let's change the hamza to a qaf on the ha. So box 13, 14 and 15. The hamza changed to a qaf, so it's qahha, qahha. Yeah, half the middle. Qihi, quhu. I'm not saying all of these sounds you will necessarily come across in the Quran, but it's nice to be versatile. Box 16, 17 and 18. Qakha, qihi, quhu. Quite a tricky one I chose there actually. But you get the idea, inshallah. So like I said, any issues, please leave a comment. If you like the video, if you like the lesson, please leave a like. And if you thought it was awesome and brilliant and you can't live without it, then please do consider subscribing and click the ring the bell basically to be notified of further uploads. Assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.